Oh my goodness. Yes. Well, we're going hot. Next topic now. This one is actually pretty interesting because I mean, you would think like this next topic is like one of those things where you're kind of like, why? So everybody knows who Mr. Beast is, right?
Yeah.
So his friend, I guess his name is Chris, has decided to go trans.
I heard about that.
Chris,
you even mentioned it.
Chris Tyson is his name.
Yeah.
And bro, I mean, look at this difference. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna just read this first. Informed consent HRT saved my and many others' lives.
HRT.
The hurdles, hormone replacement.
Yeah.
Therapy. Yeah, there you go. Can't think. The hurdles, GNC. I don't know. People can. I think that's some with gender. People have to jump through. See, you know all the good shit. See there, that's what we have you. People have to jump through to get life-saving, gender-affirming healthcare in a first-world country is wild to me. Just let people make informed decisions about their. Whoa, he's saying all the fucking talking points.
If
it's almost like
gender and life-saving should not go in the same sentence. I'm sorry. If it comes down to your gender and it has to, and the medical care that you receive has to save your life with it, I mean, maybe you should be rethinking your life decisions.
Yeah, that's not
I don't
like
think that's playing from the life decisions aspect. I think it's just the fucking mental health aspect. Everybody's so quick to get all like suicidal about shit.
Right?
Unhappy.
Cause like yeah, so people think.
See what you're saying?
People's minds are like everybody has a point in their life where they're like, oh, I hate myself or I don't my body.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting thing about me when I was very young. This is going to be funny. You're probably going to be like, of course, James. At a certain point when I was young, I didn't feel comfortable in my body, and I actually wanted to be a white person. I'm not going to lie. That actually happened.
You know something?
At some
That's
point.
actually probably extremely common for black people.
That's extremely common, but
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say woman.
Nope.
But, you know, I mean, I think everyone was just a little bit.
Yeah, so that actually happened, and yeah. So luckily I got over it, and now I'm like, whatever. Why I am myself, you know? But that when I was young, when you're a child, you're like that. But this guy wasn't a child. He actually has a child, and he was married with a kid, and that's kind of like I don't how do you go from there? Because like, yeah, he was married. So happy birthday to the most amazing woman in my life. You're such an amazing mother and wife for our family, and I wouldn't be where I am in life without your help and guidance. I love you so much, bud.
So clearly she left.
Possibly.
Because now he's not where he was.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
What started happening in the bedroom, I'm sure.
Wow. And it's like the dude...
Or the house.
The dude wasn't even like...
At the very
least, yeah. Like
least.
something's going on in the mind area. So yeah, that's possible actually. Maybe she left him and he's like he was stressed out and he's like, I don't know what to do, and then
it's like one little thing. Typically, from what I see of all the like mistake cases that I hear about, it's like one little thing or a couple little things get people confused because like I'll give you an example. As a man, societally, you're not supposed to be into feminine things. But like, if you start liking feminine things, then with today's brainwashing culture, it's like, well, since I'm into feminine things, maybe I was supposed to be a woman. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, they start listening to everybody else talking about, oh, well, if you're feeling this way, or if you're feeling that way, or if you do this or that, or like this or that, then you're not in the right body, blah, blah, blah. And then it just spirals from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This man, and make no mistake about it, in my estimation, he's still a man, regardless of whatever garbage he pumps into his body.
Mm-hmm.
He is weak and he's selfish, because now instead of fulfilling his responsibility as a
As a
husband and a
father.
father,
Yeah.
he's gone and chased his own selfish desires and wants and put them over his family.
Yeah.
So now, what's his wife and his child gonna do? If you were his child growing up, would you want to say, "Hey, this is my dad"?
You know,
That child's gonna be raised to say, "Hey, this is my mom."
Right.
yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Which is the selfish aspect of it, because
Here's
it's
what I
not.
want to know is where are his family? Like,
Yeah.
are they still with him or not? Or
That
did
is
they
a good
take off?
question.
Yeah.
Because when you said they probably broke up, I was like, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking that they're still together, and she's just like, she might have been part of the reason why he's doing this. Like, she was like,
She might be.
you know,
I was thinking someone in Mr. Beast's studio wanted a LGBT member because
ESG. Oh,
yeah, because I mean they're not really the ones in control of Mr. Beast isn't really in control of his own channel.
really? You don't
Technically.
think so?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't know. This is
think
just a
he is.
conspiracy. That is a
Conspiracy
conspiracy. That's a
theory?
conspiracy theory. I feel like there might be money being pumped in from somewhere else, which is how it exploded so fast. But it. I mean, that's a conspiracy. I don't have any real proof of that, but I think maybe somewhere along the pipeline, someone wanted LGBT representation on the channel.
Yeah, that could be
I
a
mean,
It could be,
yeah,
but
that's quite
I'm not
the
saying there
extreme
is.
to go for LGBT representation. We
right
have random people on the channel
all the time. Yeah,
They literally could just be like,
you.
let's find a small time LGBT YouTube or like content creator and just bring them on as part of the team.
Right.
That's true.
Based on that theory, I guess we know who drew the short straw, huh?
right.
All right, someone's got to take one for the team.
Don't worry,
Quite literally.
don't worry, soon that straw's getting even shorter.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Hey-o!
I'll make jokes and I'll make zingers about it all fucking day, but at the end of the day, what matters to me is more like the happiness of the person and
Yeah.
also not fucking trying to bring this into other people's lives.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like, when you want to be a trans supporter, like to the point where you're like lobbying for trans rights and all that shit, that's cool. That's fine. But once you start talking about like freeing gender
Stuff.
surgeries
Yeah.
and like hormone replacement for like people who can't make those decisions for themselves yet,
Mhm.
i.e. kids, that's where I start to have a problem with it.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's
If
where
this
because
dude wants to live as a woman, fine.
Okay, that's great.
his choice. But
Yeah.
like if he wants to start pushing it on other people, that's where I have an issue with it.
Mhm.
Thank you once again for watching, but please go subscribe on Rumble, Odyssey, and Utreon to see more content that we cannot put on YouTube. Also, check out our GameSanity channel where we play live streams of different games, and the Oreyo Show where we have a podcast about current events and interesting topics going on in the world today. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.